Okay, game 7 here. What I really liked about game 6 though was that I did get mind control tact. It grabbed the best card it could grab, and I still won. And that's what I mean by people are always really afraid to play around that. But if it's in an even situation like that, the only time I'd play around it is if I was so far ahead that it was their only way to come back. But honestly, I think it hurts you more than it helps. That's the biggest difference between how it was before and now how it is in GvG, is you can overextend on the board way easier now because there's so much less removal. I'm questioning if I want to ping this or not. I could remove it with Flame Cannon, but it seems like a waste. I think I just want to get this out. I'm fine with him attacking that. Oh wow, that's good. That's really strong though. It's unfortunate. There isn't too great of a play here. I think I just have to make the brute exist. And go face again. And see if I can just keep making him attack my minions while I'm building a board. Hopefully he can't just reapply that. That's fine. Okay. So that's gone. Curious how he attacks here. Yeah, he shouldn't pop this. If he pops this, I get more attack pressure onto the board. Which is what he has to look at. He has to look at, if I pop this, what happens? Well, I get more attack pressure onto the board then, and I can trade a lot easier. I actually really like the Frostbolt. I think I might just ping this off. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Frostbolt this. Attack into that. And I'm going to just remove his entire board here. Yeah, it opens me up to a Consecrate. Like, a Consecrate right here would be super strong. So I'm just going to hope that he doesn't have it. Because if I didn't clear his board there, he could still just attack in a way that would make Consecrate good. Okay. I don't hear any complaints there. Okay. Now, do I want a Flame Cannon? Is my real question. It would keep this alive, and he already showed that he doesn't have Consecrate, so I can get more value out of this the next turnaround. And I could drop an Amani that way. I mean, I'm losing value if I Flame Cannon this. What's the other play? The other play is I just attack, and then I play my Gnomish. Then what kind of pressure do I have the next turn? I don't have a lot of pressure the next turn. So the real question is if I want to increase pressure or not. What's he going to drop on 5? I think I kind of want to hold this. I want to clear this and hold this for 5. I'm going to hit him in the face. That's fine. I'll just get my draw in, and then I'll go. Again, really super strong Consecrate turn for him, if he has it. But he didn't have it last turn. He would have played it last turn if he had Consecrate. He's going to have to draw it right here, or right here. One of these two cards are the only two cards. They have to be Consecrate. He would have had to draw him out of, you know, the 22 cards that he had. No, doesn't have it. Drops a Harvest Golem. That's perfectly fine with me.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, now I'm starting to get my end game. I think I just want to drop the Ogre here. The only question is if I want to trade his board when I drop the Ogre. Because I could attack in here and then attack here. It would clear my entire board to do it, though. I don't think I need to. I think I can just drop the Ogre. I want to take the 1/1 out in case he has like a quality. I don't want him to free trade through. I'd rather him at least have to trade that to a quality. And I don't want to miss 2 points of damage or put an extra point of damage onto this. The Fireball is super nice here, though, because I have a lot of pressure onto him. Even if he doesn't realize it, he has to be thinking in the back of his head that he has a Fireball. So I'm curious what he does here. I think he just removes this one for free. Ah, I got a Foe Reaper. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. Fen Creeper's really strong. I could just pressure face again when I have Fen Creeper up. Since I do have the Fireball in hand. I think I'm just going to drop this. I'm going to pressure his face with a Berserker. I literally have lethal next turn if he doesn't remove my board. He has to go through Fen Creeper, and he has to remove this. If he doesn't, I have lethal. And by the way he's playing his little minions, like, I don't feel like he has anything. He would have dropped a taunt beforehand. I mean, he could have some boost cards, but we'll see what he plays. Okay. Owl isn't terrible here. Okay, there's the Guardian. Or the Blessing of Kings. That's what I was expecting, is some kind of boost. He would have to have it in order to make it work. Okay, I gets rid of that. So I don't have lethal anymore, which kind of sucks. I think I just slam this. And go face. That's a really good draw. I was debating if I wanted to ping off the 2-1, but I don't really care. Yep, well played. Man, 7-0 so far. That's really, really good. It's just this game, this deck's curve at the beginning is so strong. If you make the right plays, which I feel like I have for the most part, besides like Miss Lethal and in game 1, or I'm really happy with game 3, I believe it was, or it was game 4. I think yeah, it was game 4 against the other Mage. If you've been watching the series, there was a really interesting turn where I had a Doomsayer come out at random, and I had to make a decision. He was pressuring me super hard, and I had to make a decision to just like leave the Doomsayer up and hope he can't remove it, and then it clears his board. Or I had to play threats down and then hope it was just more valuable for him to just let it clear the board. And I was really behind at life total, but he had double Polymorph in hand, which he shows later. And if I hadn't dropped like a Yeti and a Mana Worm, and he had just polyed that, I probably would have lost the game. And it's little things like that they have to think about to really be good at Arena and get consistent results.